Sometimes I see people, somebody asks me about fears to getting divorced. Now, one of the main reasons people getting divorced, there's a lot of reasons, but probably they stopped loving each other and feeling that deep connection. And sometimes I see women, they still staying in the family even if they're not really sexually attractive to their partner. And then it becomes like family, mother and child, or it becomes something that it's make them both miserable. And obviously fears hold you back to break it and go and create another family. Because sometimes it's hard to, after, if it just doesn't connect, if your husband doesn't wanna, let's say you stopped loving him, and you still live with him, so obviously there is disconnection here. You're both gonna be miserable. He scares to leave you, you scare, and you both live that life. I know somebody recently told me she had a husband with great business. He was making a lot of money. They had 2 children together. They had nice house. She had great job. Everything is perfect, and she went for divorce. What's going on? All her family, friends, what's going on? Why? Well, simple. I stopped loving this person. I don't love him anymore. And not everybody can do it because it requires some courage. Because a person, I recently talked in the videos about those fears that sometimes, let's talk about women right now. They put themselves in that cage, and that's all their life. As long as they stay in this cage, that's gonna be the same thing. They're gonna be miserable, and they're gonna make their husband miserable. So you have to get out of this cage. For example, I talked that an animal in a zoo, it becomes a scavenger. A lion becomes a scavenger. He starts eating whatever meat you bring him. It starts to, in savannah, free lionesses, she can get any energy, anytime, as long as she wants, how much she wants. And in a cage, becomes a scavenger, starts to eat whatever leftovers, whatever they're gonna bring you. Maybe they're not gonna bring you energy. You're gonna become sick, and that's, those fears hold us back. You cannot just go and live this family, start new life, because it's not easy. It's very hard sometimes, because maybe you don't have enough money, you don't have a job, but well, you picked that life to stay home and just clean the dishes. It was up to you, because some women, they're pretty fulfilled, they have children, but they don't depend on their husbands. They live their own life. So if they need to cut this channel, they need to divorce or something, it's not a big deal, because they have their own business, they have job, that they make money, they kind of independent. So if you put yourself in a cage, then don't start complaining or crying that you cannot live this, you cannot divorce, you cannot leave him because, I mean, all kind of excuses, because you're gonna bring up any kind of excuse just not to do it, just keep living this miserable life. So it's very important to understand that and have your own interests, your own hobbies, the job that's gonna fulfill you. Now, it's not easy. Everybody's looking for that, but if you keep looking, I guarantee you're gonna find. As long as you don't stop, you're gonna break through. As long as I don't stop make these videos, I will break through one day. I don't even care about that when. I mean, I don't do it for the money. It's just a hobby. If I'm not gonna make $1 from all my videos in 2-3 more years, I'm gonna keep doing that, because it's not about money. So as long as you don't stop, eventually you will break through, and I guarantee you that. You have to keep moving, keep pushing. Sometimes it's hard. For me, for example, hard to wake up in the morning. So I'm looking for different kind of events, some yoga classes, exercising, some swimming, anything where I can do with someone, or maybe tutoring, maybe teaching, or just a meetup, but anything that has to be connection with other people. You have to meet with other people every time you want to break through. It's very hard to do it yourself. So arrange some whatever swimming pool lessons or something, jogging with somebody. It's gonna be easier to wake up. Now, if it's hard for you to stay in your path, find a partner who has similar interests. It's not easy, but it's not easy to find a partner for your life too, and great job, and the house of your dream. You have to keep looking, and eventually. And again, as long as you don't stop. And that's how all the celebrities, musicians, and all the people who really made it, they just didn't stop. That's the only secret. There is no secret. As long as the car is moving, then it's built to move. So less likely it's gonna break once you put it in the garage, and that's it. You leave it there. Most likely it's gonna get rusty and bad, and so you just need gas for the car. So gas is that energy. You have to find sources of energy that is going to energize you, is going to give you that boost. It's very hard to stay in the path without energy. So find energy you get when you exchange with other people. You help other people, you create some events with other people, meetups, and then it's going to be easier to stay in your path. And it's going to be easier to reach your goals. Put some goals, find people who also have similar goals. Again, it's not easy, but nothing is easy. As long as you keep moving, as long as you keep doing, you're going to break through. See you next one. Bye.